This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Carbonite. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. It is that time of the month again, but it's time to talk about the iPad rumors. I'm gonna do this at least once a month until the iPad 3 is released, because I still get tons of questions from my family, friends, and people on the internet. Yes, you guys. I'm asking, when is the iPad 3 coming out, and what does it have inside of it? So I'm not gonna talk about all the stuff I talked about before, about the quad core and the new cameras and the Retina display. All that stuff has been done before. But as far as the actual release date of the iPad 3, things are kind of looking, because they just recently had their Apple Education event, which I did do a recap video over. I already talked about bringing textbooks and different things like that to the iPad as well, but they just had that event last week, so I think they're not going to have the iPad 3 event probably not until early February. That'll be probably the earliest they can have this iPad announcement event, because they are going to do an announcement event before. They're just not going to release it. And then after that, we'll probably give it a few weeks before it'll actually come into to the stores themselves. So we're probably looking at, again, early February for the announcement event, and then the iPad 3 will probably be released at the earliest late February, but I'm really thinking early March to mid-March we'll see the release of the iPad 3. So people out there who are waiting to get the iPad 2 and don't want to spend their money on it and didn't have a new one come out, I would still recommend, I would still say wait, even though Apple's probably not going to like that, but I would still say go ahead and wait just a little bit. You probably have like a month and a half to 2 months to wait, but go ahead and wait for the latest and greatest iPad 3, which will be at the same, more likely at the same price, but you'll get way better features and things like that for it. So hold off just a little bit. But the big thing that's been coming out over the past couple of weeks is that the iPad 3 could have LTE, very fast LTE speeds, 4G speeds, yes. So it'll be blowing things out of the water as far as 3G concerns, which you can only get right now on the iPad 2. So definitely it'll probably have Verizon's LTE, and then maybe Sprint and AT&T as far as their 4G networks. I don't know, but it definitely will probably have a Verizon 4G option, which is still the best in the country, I believe. I have a lot of 4G LTE devices from Verizon, and they work stupendously, if that's the right word for that. But anyway, they work very, very well. So that will probably be in the next iPad 3. Now, design-wise, I honestly could care less if they actually change the design of it, because with something like the iPad, I'm going to be using a lot with traveling, things like that around the house. I'm going to have some type of case on it anyway. But so I think some people may be upset if it doesn't have a specific design change to it, but I think most people will get over it, because if it really gets the internals reworked, which they can upgrade the process. And also too, the only thing really hardware design wise probably would be a big change would be the display itself. Going with that Retina display, I would be okay with an iPad 2S. I honestly would be okay with that. But then I'm really looking forward to what the new specific changes they do in iOS 5 just for the iPad. Of course, they'll probably bring Siri to the forefront, but something else that they put into iOS 5, 5 point whatever, that you can only do with the iPad will be a welcome addition. And so as far as the price ranges, I think it'll still keep the same price structure. It'll start off at $500. Then if you want 3G or 4G and LTE and all that stuff, of course it will cost more. But the iPad 2 will get sliced, especially because of this education event. They want to get as many iPads to people's hands as fast as possible. So the iPad 2 will probably go down again around like $300. So, but anyway, I think the price point will stay relatively the same. So anyway, guys, but before we head out of here, we're going to take one last look at our sponsor for this video before we totally in it. And here's the sponsor. And today's sponsor is Carbonite. Carbonite is an online backup solution where if something happens to your computer, you lose it, somebody steals it, it gets a virus and it crashes, anything like that, Carbonite keeps all of your files backed up safely and off-site, which is a great thing. Again, if your house burns down, it doesn't matter if you have an external hard drive or not, that's going to be burnt down too. But they also do have an application that you get for smartphones and tablets, including the iPad, where you can look at all of your files on that mobile device as well. So Carbonite is only $59 a year. That's less than $5 a month, which is not a bad deal at all. But if you can go ahead and try it out before you actually buy it, if you go to carbonite.com and use the offer code SOLDIER, you get a 15-day free trial of it. And if you decide to buy it after that trial, you get a 2 months free. Again, if you use that offer code SOLDIER. So again, go to carbonite.com, offer code SOLDIER. All right, guys, again, thanks for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below what you think about the, I bit my freaking lip. Guys, again, thanks for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below what you think about the iPad 3 rumors. And also, too, I'm going to be doing a lot more product reviews. I know I've been traveling a lot lately, guys. Haven't been really have time to sit down and do product reviews, but I do have some product reviews coming for you guys. Now, leave a comment down below about what product that you actually want to see me review, and I may review in one of my next videos. And thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.